A warm good afternoon to all. Myself, I'm B. Tarun, a 2022 graduate in the field of mechanical engineering in Arjugeti, RK Valley, Kadapa. I'm here today to explain about a problem and a solution for it. Let's look into a problem. Here, there is a problem like given the text COVID crisis has taught us several lessons together. There is a text or paragraph which is a string. Now we have to convert this string into a encoded value. Now, there are certain conditions to be followed to encode this, like a small a should become 1, b should becomes 2. If the string containing a small c, it be decoded as 3. If it has d, it be decoded as 4 in the lowercase. If the same letters is in the uppercase, then it should be divided into a should be 27, B should be 28, C should becomes 29 and uppercase. And for numbers, they should not given any special case or condition. So we can ignore numbers as the text does not contain even one number. And the text contains two more characters that are spaces and full stop. And for full stop, we use a value called 99 and a space, the value should be 0. Now, let's take an example for COVID crisis. For COVID crisis, the level 1 of encryption will be done as the given above conditions like COVID should be uh, text displayed as 29, 41, 48, 35, that is 0. But there is a space in between crisis and crisis. So there should be a 0. We can neglect or add it in the way. And crisis will be as the C should be as 3, and R should be the letter R is 18 in the alphabetical order, so R should be 18, I is 9, and S is 19, and I is 9, and again S is 19. In this way, the level 1 encryption should be done. And coming to the next part, the level 2 encryption, here we consider the length of the each word. Here, the COVID word has 5 letters. So the output of these 5 letters will be 529. I mean, we have to add the length into 100 times. Means the length of the word is 5. So we have to add 500 for every number. That means 529, 541, 548, 535, and 530. Coming to the crisis part, it has 6 digits, so the number should be incremented by 600. Here 603, 618, 609, 619, 609, and 619. In this way, the level 2 encryption will be done. In the third part, display the text sorted at two levels in the following order. Okay, the first the first by the order is one letter word. So in the given paragraph, we should arrange it by the length, like here the smallest length will be a, so that should become first. After the completion of words, if any length of the words have more than one, then it should be again ordered in the alphabetical order. In this way the problem has been created. Now let's go through it into the solution. How can we give the solution or get the solution for this? For each level we should divide it into different parts. If we write all the parts in a single program, it will be complicated to understand and to debug. So I have divided each and every level into a separate part. Let's go through each part and discuss. I'm using a platform called NextWave for the purpose of coding practice. Here, here let's take the input 1 as the input, which the given paragraph or given string as a input. Now we have to part we have to partition into words as there is a spaces between them. It should be neglected or added based upon our conditions. By the input 1, we are by taking the input 1 as a parameter, we are partitioning the words into a list. Here the partition into words. Now separation will be done for each and every word when the spaces are full stop. will be given. The each word will be added into a list. So the output of the list will be COVID, comma, crisis, comma, has thought, comma, has value. In this way, the output will be generated even with spaces as a separate character, as they are mentioned that the spaces and full stop has a specific number. So for that we have to divide the spaces also into separate thing. So for here, if we print partition, then the output will be, see, COVID and space crisis space, in this way. Now we got the separation of words. It's because for each and every word we have to convert it by, I mean, we have to add the length into 100 times in the level 2. So I am dividing it in the initially. And for the level 1, we does not need the length into 100 times. So I'm not considering that. So I'm transferring this input as a parameter to level 1 encryption of code. So here encryption of level 1 with partition as a parameter has been sent. Now coming to the level 1 of encryption, level 1 of encryption with parameter or argument one list 1 is the output which we got here has been sent. Now the final result of list, I mean the encryption level final result will be taken as a empty list. Here the list, the string which has converted into the number has been appended or added into this list for displaying in the final output. And here by the encryption of this data, we have to add 500. So what the result we have getting in the encryption data, has the data should be added, I mean that shared data should be transferred to the level 2. So I'm taking level 2 data as empty dictionary. In this way, as we know that order of characters will give a number. From that, if we divide the order of A, we will get what is the alphabetical order. I mean, like A is equals to 1, B is equals to 2, there are 26 elements. We get at what letter the each element will be present. For that element, 1 will be added means the small letter, the given condition of small letters will be given. In this way, we get the order of every, I mean, order of, like, if we take C as a character, C will be the third letter from A. But here C and A means we get 2. If we add 27 plus 2, it will become 29. When we go back into the questions, the 27 will become C. In this way, we have divided. And for dot, there is a given input called, we have to use a digit called 99. And for space, we want to use 0. In this way, the given input has been separated into, I mean encrypted into digits, and it has been added into the level 1, I mean level 1 result. Now level 1 result, and there are some words which has similar components, like A should be encrypted like this, the 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 will be encrypted 3 digits. So for that, we are using a dictionary. For each and every word encrypted with word and what is the encrypted value will be encrypted into level 2 data. If we print level 2 data, see, for COVID, this is the encryption value. It will be useful in second level of encryption because by using this length, we can add 500 to these elements. And coming to this crisis, for this 6 length equals to 6, 6 into 6 increment will be defined as 600, And using the loop, we can add 600 to all these elements. In this way, we are using dictionaries to store the letter and its encryption details for level 2 encryption. In this way, from this, we can up to here, the level 1 encryption has been done, and encryption will be printed as, and here the encryption has been in digits, but in the given output, the encryption is given as a string because no spaces have been declared as that. So I am using a join function to join all the numbers to form a string. In that way, we can get the output what is looking like this, like this. No commas, only spaces between the encrypted numbers. And the sum of the level is getting by using some function on that list. What is the encrypted result level 1 list? So up to here, the encryption level 1 is completed. Now, coming to encryption level 2, they have mentioned that increment should be done the length into 100 times. Here, mm, as we know, original list. Based on the original list, the encryption should be done. Once the encryption I, like COVID, has been drawn from the list, it will check with the length, as the length is now 5. So here 5 has been taken as length. Length equals to 5. And the increment is 5 into 100, it's 500. Now, the increment should be done only for characters, I mean alphabetical orders, not for numbers or not for space and full stop. So we have if we have given a condition called if I should not be not as a space or full stop, then only the increment should has to done. Now we have to get back the COVID generated encrypted series from the data. So I is the COVID, and by using data of I, we can get back the series, like the series which the COVID or crisis has been decoded in level 1. So by using this, each and every element will be incremented with, each and every element in the data I or the COVID encrypted data, it will be increased with increment. So here the increased uh, number is added to the encryption results level 2. So here the output will be for above each and every statements, the output will be same because see, for 5 to 9 there are 5 words. It's 529, 541, 548, 535, 530. For 0 there should be no increment. So here no increment. For here there are 6 letters, and the 6 letters has been transferred to 6 means 600, 603, 618, 609, and here same. In the same way 99 also should not be incremented from here, and the sum will be used for using sum function. And up to here the level 2 encryption has been done. The level 3 encryption is given based on the length. The first order, sorting order should be done based on length, and the second order should be done on alphabetical order. If there are 3-letter words more than one, or there are plenty like 7 or 8 there length letters which have length equals to 3, then the 7 letters should be sorted in ascending order or alphabetical order. So first I have divided these parts into two parts. One, we have to divide the words with equals to with based on their length, and the second one, any element which we get more than more than one, then it should be arranged in alphabetical order. So first of all, sorting function, I have created a sorting function based upon the first partition of words here, the words which have in the list which COVID crisis that much. Here also I created a dict. So When I'm using a dict, the output will be like this. For one letter, one length equals to, there should be a list of elements, comma. If any word has two length, then the list of elements in the way the three, but it's not in order. We have to convert it into order. So here we do not require to add a like full stop, comma letters. Now for I in partition means for every word in partition, it should not be uh, so we should as a partition contains spaces. For alphabetical order, the spaces should not neglected. So from the partitions, we should neglect the spaces and full stop. So here we are creating a next list which contain only words from length 1 to and the length based on the paragraph. So here we eliminating full stops and space bars, and the result will be like COVID, comma, crisis, comma, has, comma, thought. The difference between these two is eliminating the spaces. Now for using for loop, for I, the length is 5. So we are creating a dictionary with length 5 here. Length, let's be 5. In this 5, the COVID will be stored. And coming to next 6. So then 6 is not in dictionary. So the new element will be created. 6. Here a list will be created with crisis. CRISIS. In the way for 3 has been, if anything like 6. Now let's do the fourth letter thought. Here fourth letter has 6, again 6. Now here if I L in dictate means already 6 has been in dictate. So we have to append to this. So it will be crisis, comma length, sorry, thought, TAUGHT. In this way, the six letter words coming from the paragraph will be stored each and next by next by using append function. Now, first of all, we getting the letter 5. So 5 will be in first, but we want in increasing order means the first one, the words which have length 1 will be displayed first. So these are called 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 are called keys, and these values for these keys, I mean these lists are called values. So we don't need a list, we need values. So we getting all the values in the list by using keys. And like first of all, the keys will be in, sorry, the keys will be in 5 comma 6 comma 3. After the sorting has been done, it will become 3 comma 5 comma 6 for these three words. And the ordered keys, now from the ordered keys, from data I means from data 3. Here the first we are taking in increasing order, so the first list number means 3. 3 will be taken, and for dict A means the letters which are stored in the dict A, here 3 has been all data like has the and all data will be stored in 3. The 3 value of the dict A has been taken into the words. Now first problem has been solved, that arranging the ascending order of the length of the word. Here we getting the least length. Okay, now again second task, we have to arrange it in a ascending order. So again sorting method, double time sorting has been done. In this way, the words which are containing the length 3 has and the all will be arranged as and has the. In this way, it has been arranged. Now This will be extended to the alpha order, means it will be the final output. Here we are using join method, no? So we, if we add to this, yes, final result level 3 should be added. If we print final result means the answer will become a comma a comma a comma as. So we does not require that like that. So comma we have joined using space. So the result will be a as b. Here I have written another function called numbers into string. Change list to string means the numbers joining of numbers in a list is not possible because joining based on a string we can join the elements in a list using a space, means space is a list and the elements in the list is a number, so it's not possible. So I have created a function. First, a empty list has been taken for every number in the list A. I have changed it into string and added it to the final list. Now the values will be same, but it has been converted into list. And now I have used all the list elements should join space between them. So the answer will be written as in this way. In this way, I have solved this problem using NextWave platform and first of all, I have read the problem carefully and divided the levels into functions and I mean solved each and level by level by solving each and debugging each and every statement and debugging like here print final statements length equals to 5. I have used many print statements to solve this and thank you.